What is up, my friends and family? I'm Charmx, and today I'm gonna be... What was that? Anyway, today I'm gonna be reacting to Princess Jasmine in my DMs by Swoozy. Now, I really like Swoozy's videos. They're always funny and entertaining, and he always and he always gets himself into, like, crazy situations. So hopefully this is gonna be quite awesome. And with that being said, the original link's in the description. Make sure you go subscribe to Swoozy. Without any further ado, let's begin.
Y'all know when I jump on here and talk about DMs, junk gets frisky. So I check my DMs on Twitter. I just started watching your videos. I hear you really like Aladdin. Everybody tells me I look like Princess Jasmine. I see you're passing through LA. We should meet up tonight. I don't be meeting up with internet friends like this unless I've known you for a few months. But I made her add me on Snap first, and we interacted a few times Snap video, just so I know it's real. And we decided that we're
Just so you don't get catfished.
We're gonna meet up at the movies. I told her to meet me there like 45 minutes early because you really can't talk during a theater and get to know somebody. Get to the movie.
That's way too true. That's way too... Well, then again, when I go to the movies and I go with friends, I talk to them. When I talk to them, I actually just make jokes of the movie, so it kind of makes the experience better. But yeah, if you're trying to get to know someone, the movies are not where you want to go.
Theater, she shows up. So we're there talking, and then she goes, "Oh my god, I have the biggest crush on this nameless celebrity. Let's just call him Leo DiCaprio. One of these days, I'm gonna meet him. Watch."
So was it Leo DiCaprio?
So I'm like, okay, good luck with that. So we go, we watch the movie, movie's done, bye. I go that way, she goes that way. So a few weeks later, she hits me up and she's like, "Hey, I got Leo's attention and we hung out last night." How? Then she says, "And we might have hooked up." Her and
With Leo DiCaprio?
Start hooking up here and there. One day she calls me and she's like, "Hey, so I was hooking up with Leo last night and his girlfriend came home. We heard her coming up the stairs, so I jumped out of the bed and ran to the bathroom and I was hiding and she found me in the bathroom."
Ah, that's so awkward. That's so awkward.
"What happened?" Well, his girlfriend looked at me and she was like, "You know you're not the only one, right?" And left. See, they're lucky that wasn't me. Let me walk in on my girl hooking up with some other dude. Best believe I'm gonna be handing out hot slices. So Leo
Was that, one of the Ninja Turtle weapons? I forget what it's called at the moment. That was not a knife. That was like a Ninja Turtle weird weapon thing. I don't know.
His girlfriend dumps him, and now that Leo's single, him and Jasmine start hooking up a lot more. Jasmine calls me one night. I went over to Leo's house, and we were in the hot tub, and there was this and I'm like,
What?
there was this other what? Nothing. So anyways, me and Leo are in the hot tub, and he busts out like a Molly or ecstasy or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, let's try this." And I took it, and then we hooked up, and oh my god, it felt so amazing. It was kind of weird. Do you, boo-boo? Do you? Everyone.
Wait, so why is she even saying this to you anyway? Like, is this her way of bragging or something? Like, they're basically strangers. They don't know each other that well, right? Yet, you're so, like, telling Swoozy all this personal information. I mean, it's kind of weird, isn't it? Because if I meet someone for the first time, I'm not gonna go and start telling them all this crazy personal information.
Once in a while, Jasmine will hit me up and start venting about her problems she's having with Leo. She's basically just frustrated. She's trying to wifey this dude up. He clearly is busy with his 10 other girls. All right, so this is the part where two of my videos intersect. Some of y'all have seen my other video, I Kissed a YouTuber. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. The Cliff Notes version though is this YouTube girl comes to my house, we collab, and then we collab. What I left out of that video is afterwards, she goes, I did something real crazy a few weeks ago. Go on. I was hanging out with Leonardo DiCaprio and this other girl in a hot tub, and things got kind of crazy.
Oh no.
What did this other girl look like exactly? She had long black hair.
Wow, this just took a this just took a turn.
And like she was mixed. Go on. And Leo's like, "Hey guys, I got some ecstasy. Y'all wanna try some?" And then we all like took the pills and then we all kind of hooked up. What are the odds? For real. Hollywood is not that big a town, y'all. Alright, so a few weeks later, Jasmine starts Snapchatting me pictures randomly of her in some dressing room. There's one outfit that Jasmine snaps me, and it's her wearing a Pocahontas shirt and these tight jeans. I text her back like, yo, if you buy that shirt, don't wear it around me. I will jump you. You know I got knives, I got guns too. Then she says, also, when are you coming back to LA?
Why do you have one of those old guns from like an arcade machine? Are these like just props you have, or do you actually use these items in like everyday life?
I'm coming back in like 3.5 weeks actually. I get back to LA, I get a room at the Disneyland hotel and I tell her, yo, let's meet at downtown Disney. This girl shows up wearing the Pocahontas shirt. Hang out at downtown Disney for a few hours and we're leaving. Then she goes, ugh, I'm staying all the way in Santa Monica. Like, is it cool if I just crash with you tonight? Here's one thing I know about a lot of you girls. Most of y'all don't make the first move. You guys are master positioners. We get in my room, she gets in my bed, and then she says, I wore that Pocahontas shirt, and you didn't do jack. I knew you were full of I jump up,
Now you have to prove yourself.
in the shower, jump up the shower, and throw open the door all dramatic. All she can see is my silhouette, and there's smoke behind me. I'm looking like Drake coming out on stage at a concert. I get in bed and she's on her side. You still awake? Yes. My tongue, her neck. On her back, on her neck, on her shoulder. I was looking at this girl like she was KFC chicken. Flip her over, we start making out. As I'm doing my thing, I realize this girl hasn't done anything back. Her hands aren't touching me back, like nothing. I pull away for a second and she's looking at me like this. Her whole body is stiff like a board. From what I hear, you over here hooking up with Leo and some other random chicks. I don't think you was up in that hot tub like. So we make out for like 3 more minutes and then I just roll off of her and shut it down. This ain't one of those situations where you pair up at school and you have a group assignment and I'm the only one doing any work. How you gonna?
I hate those. I hate those. I know it's off topic, but I hate those. I hate those. What were teachers ever thinking when they made kids do that? Because it never goes their way. I can't talk. It never goes the way they want it to. There's always someone who has to take the position of leader. As with any group of people, there's always going to be a leader. Or there's going to be a power struggle for the leader. And then there's always people who don't do anything, and then there are the, like, 1 or 2 people who actually work on the project. It's not a group assignment. It's 1 to 2 people working on it, and everyone else trying not to work on it.
Taunt me, and then go act all confused. I was about to take her on a magic carpet ride. We could have been in Singapore, making out, but you playing. So we go to sleep, and the next morning, she goes that way, I go that way. A few weeks later, Jasmine calls me up. Oh my gosh, Leo, he's so confusing. And as I'm giving her advice, I repeat myself. That's it. So I'm like, you know what? We gotta change the topic. I'm officially done talking about this dude. I know he's not off somewhere talking for hours about you. So you're wasting your time, I'm wasting my time. We already talked about this. What I told her, and what I'm about to leave with you guys, a lot of times we're the prisoner and prison keeper when it comes to our problems. We're legit sitting in jail, holding the keys to get out. Always be there for your friends. But when you start repeating yourself and they're just stuck and they're holding the keys to get out, let them know.
Well, in this situation, and with a lot of girls, you know, they're gonna complain and whatnot, and they don't necessarily want an answer. They don't want you to, like, try to help them. They just want you to listen. And that's one thing you gotta learn, because you can suggest they do all this stuff, and they're most likely not gonna do it. They just want someone to listen. And that seems like that particular situation. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video, and I don't, like, why was she texting you so much anyway? I mean, did you guys know each other that well? I mean, it sounds as if you didn't, and yet she still calls you up and texts you and just tells you all this private information, which I don't understand why you would do that. You're not, like, best friends or anything, so I don't know why you would tell him all this personal information. So I don't know if she was trying to make him jealous or what. But anyway, I hope you guys did like this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, possibly share with a friend if you're new, and subscribe and join the family today. Also, make sure you go subscribe to Swoozy. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Boop.